What is going on, guys? Luke here today to discuss the craziness that has come to Apple stock since the split announcement and earnings call. We will also talk about why Apple could have a rough time after the split. But more importantly, with all the volatility, does it still make any sense for you to buy Apple stock? So let's answer that question and more right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we will go over what happened to Apple since the stock split announcement, why Apple stock could falter after the split, and we will also go over if Apple is still a buy or not. So Apple has just been on a tear after earnings and the stock split announcement, but that run has created more questions than answers. So we will answer those questions today. So please like the video if you're green for the year in your portfolio. And it really does help the channel out a ton. And let's dive into this. What happened to Apple since the stock split announcement? So it was announced on, July 30th during the earnings call that Apple will be doing a 4-to-1 stock split. Now keep in mind this was an incredible earnings call, but Apple had no idea the stock would run up like this afterwards. Especially since after earnings trading can be completely unpredictable. But boy, Apple has run after all that, just like we talked about it would run and why I suggested you should be buying before the split. Just look at this chart over the past few weeks. We have Apple looking like some crazy speculative stock here, going from $384 and running all the way up to over $500. That is a massive gain in the biggest company in the world, and it's just crazy. Now, like I said before, I have no inside information aside from Tim Cook, but that's, just because he's a subscriber of the channel. You guys know that. But this run up is crazy and fun to say the least as an Apple shareholder, but it does raise another question. Has it run up too much, too quick? Why Apple stock could falter after the split? So typically in the past, a stock split was, kind of a non-event. But this time around, I just think it's going to be completely different due to the environment we're in right now. And the chaos that has surrounded stocks like Tesla has probably come Apple's way. As many of you already know, Apple has split 4 times before this. Historically, stock splits have been a huge catalyst for Apple stock. But I really want to focus on 2 of those, 2 specifically. If you want the full list, I'll link the first video I did about the stock split at the end of this video, so just hang tight and it will just pop up on the screen for you. Alright, so let's look at the most recent split first. The June 2014 stock split saw the stock run up 38% the following year. And of note specifically, Apple did not run up 30% prior to that split like it has now. Kind of keep that in your mind there. And let's look at the June 2000 split, which is the one bad drop it had after a stock split. And it fell over 60% over the next 12 months. Now granted, that was when the dot-com bubble burst and not necessarily an indication of where the market felt Apple was. All the tech companies got hammered during that time. Now if you believe the market as a whole is in some sort of a bubble, then this could be a likely scenario. But either way, I still don't think it's going to drop 60% like it did during that time. But I do think 30% is not out of the realm of possibility. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, last time Apple hit the $1 trillion mark in market cap, it fell almost 30% in a month after that run up. And that's not because of a global shutdown or anything else like that. So I don't think a 30% drop is off the table in my opinion. So is Apple stock still a buy? Now remember, this is my opinion and it is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. Here lately, the talk around Apple seems to have skewed a bit towards that, Tesla territory, with wild price targets way up, but without the crazy price targets to the downside, like $87 per share that Tesla gets. Yeah, some Wall Street guy really has that as his price target for Tesla today, in the fall of 2020. But I am seeing price targets for Apple from $600 all the way down to $350 or so. Might have even seen one right around $300. For Apple, that is a pretty wide range compared to normal. Add in all the hype and attention to all the recent stock splits, and also the fact that stock splits in general are not completely understood, and we could see more action coming Apple's way. I could not tell you how many people either judge a stock as either cheap or expensive based on the actual price of the stock, not based on the valuation. And nothing could be further from the truth. But this misconception, along with Apple suddenly becoming cheaper or going on sale in some people's minds, may cause a lot more of the retail money to come Apple's way, just like it will with Tesla's stock split. So having said all of that, in the end, Apple is still a buy for me at these elevated prices, but only under one condition. And that is if your plan is to hold for 3 to 5 years and you expect a roller coaster in between. I would not be surprised to see it continue to run post-split, as it has proven to be a massive winner in these crazy times. And I could also see some huge institutional profit taking, as a 30% run up in less than a month on a massive stock like Apple makes it ripe for profit taking, especially with all that retail money jumping in. But if you are like me, looking to add great long-term investments to your portfolio, then adding Apple is always a good move, even at the higher price point, in my opinion, for me. And Apple has consistently rewarded me over time, regardless of whether I bought it at all-time highs or during major dips. So there you have it. It's a buy for me, but only with a long-term hold horizon and knowing it could be bumpy along the way. And if you want to work directly with me as I show you how to create a plan, set defined goals, how to analyze a stock and build real wealth, then check out the first link in the description where I will teach you my method for all of those things and more. And show your support for the channel by liking the video. And you can follow me on all my social medias I have as well, so you can watch me epically fail at all of that. And don't forget to sign up for Webull so you can get your free stocks when you deposit $100 with them. But I think it's going to be a crazy next few weeks. So make sure you are subscribed, which you can do right there, so you can get the truth on all the craziness. And here's the video I promised about the Apple stock splits, so you can get all the rest of the details on the prior stock splits. Thanks.